Hello, everyone. Welcome to the EFB Academy 2024 by the Global Finance Board. This is me, Demiro, as your first facilitator. And in the first episode, we're going to talk about the role of EFB Chair. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Demiro Ragilsyah, and I'm the GABTL Network and Communication, and my entities are Indonesia and Korea before. What comes to your mind when holding a chair positions? Maybe you will think about leaderships because as a chair, you are entrusted with guiding the organization toward its objective and achieve the goals that you want to achieve in the team. Or maybe responsibilities, because with these positions comes a weight of responsibilities, not only to organizations, but also to your member and also to any stakeholders that is related to your organizations or to the things that you lead. And accountabilities may be held accountable for the decisions made and the directions taken, ensuring transparencies and integrity in all actions. Or communications. Clear and effective communication is the key to success when you're becoming a leader to like specific teams. Or empowerment. A great chair empowers others within the organizations, nurturing talent and delegating responsibility to build a strong team. Maybe innovations, because we always need something new. Encouraging innovations and creativity can propel the organization forward. Or legacies, because as a chair, as the leader, as someone who starts something, you need to leave a lasting impact on the organization, shaping its culture, values, or trajectory for the future. So that's what maybe comes to your mind when you hold a specific positions as chair. So when you hold a specific position as the EFB chair, what will be the essential? Let's talk about it. First of all, let's talk about the essence first. Entity Finance Board is an entity board to support the member committees in the institutionalizations of financial process and the training of more and stronger financier across the global network. So the purpose of having the Entity Finance Board is to support the member committees in terms of the financial process and all of the governance process in your entities. And you can see on the definition of the compendium, the Entity Finance Board is to support the member committees responsible for consistency, accuracy, transparency, completeness, accountability, and efficiencies. EFB should ensure the transparency of the financial data by supporting the entity's data collection process and conducting audits. EFB should allow separations of priorities between EFB and the member committees. EFB is an independent board working directly with its member committees, local committees, and with the guidance of the Global Finance Board. What is the status quo of the EFB chair? So when we talk about the EFB chair, EFB is might directly under GFB and work closely to the MCs and the LCs within the entities. What they do is operations controlling and quality assurance, strategy governance and operational bodies, and financial process and technical accountabilities. What is the focus of the EFB chair is to ensure consistency, accuracy, transparency, completeness, accountability, efficiency is well implemented in your entity's financial and governance process. Those values above are the essential part that you need to obey and showcase within the entity financial operations, finance standards, and your entities during your chair experience in order to achieve the purpose of having EFB in your entities. So how to do the work as the chair? What is your role? The first one, overseeing AIESEC's finance standards and the other financial and governance regulations, local or international in your entities. Reporting to the National Plenary on implementations and states of finance standards and finance and governance regulations, local and internationals. Lead and manage the members of the Entity Finance Board, of course, by implementing basic MX standards. Finance case solving and follow up if in any case you guys have like any issues in terms of financial processes in your entities. Supporting and consultations role for the LCs, financial and governance. So LCs have the rights to get a consultancies from you as the EFB. Education to the entity and awareness raising on financial and governance regulations, local and international. So you have the responsibility to educate your entities about financial and governance process. and communicating and becoming the bridge between GIB support to your entities. After this, I will explain about what kind of support that GIB will give to other entities and how can you become the bridge. But then what is the knowledge needed for you to become the EFB chair? The first one, you need to understand AIESEC Global Compendium. You can just click there. If in any case you want to access the Global Compendium and its annexes, specifically annex about AIESEC Financial Procedure Manual, AFPM, that we usually always referring to when we talk about accounting and global finance board in AIESEC, financial and governance regulation in your entities or in your country, law, legal, risk, economical situations, and other stuffs related to your country situations. AIESEC Global Finance Information System, AIESEC's business model, design thinking process to help you innovate something new in your team, and stage of group development to help you managing the team. So what are the roles or support from the GIB that you as a chair needs to taking care of? First of all is the implementations package. We have a bunch of package for you, as I say, the EFB to implement your entities. Piloting and onboarding support. If in any case, we have a kind of projects that we want you to pilot in your entities, you might be the one who will ensure the implementations there. Educations and summit. We always have education and summit. You have the responsibilities to come and attend the summits or educations. Pre, during, or post consultancies, we have consultancies managers, so don't forget to book your schedule and make your routine consultancies every month or any kind of times that you feel is related to your current conditions. Commission call and other touch points. It's really important because we always deliver something important there. Tools and framework, in case you need some inspirations on how you want to implement the tools of financial and governance process in your entities, we always have the tools in case if you need it. Data management support, audit framework supports, audit model for sustainability, EFB standard operating procedure, GIB channel exposure, engagement events, and many more. So there are the supports from GIB that you as a chair needs to taking care of and becoming the bridge to your entities. Last but not least, we have recommendations for you. Entity financial, in terms of entity financial and governance management, please make sure to discuss with the MC Finance responsible about the differentiation of the role between MCBBs and EABs because that is totally different. Our recommendation is that all executions of part of the finance and governance strategies will be managed by the MCs, and EAB chair role is to oversee the implementation and control the quality itself, auditing, reporting, and other stuff. Make sure to always update about GIBs, AI, and external information about current situation that might impact your entity's finance and governance aspects. Ensure that your entity have at least one professional expertise in finance from externals, auditor, lawyer, finance consultant to diversify and manage the risk of your finance decisions making process. In terms of educations, you can use different ways of education, newsletter, legislation, Google Classroom, being present at the conference, and other stuff. Make sure to align and discuss with your MC responsible about this. Make sure your entities is aware of how to ask consultancies with the GIBs. We have GIB consultancies manager. We have each of the departments that might be related to the things that you needed to implement in your entities. So ask them because we're always open for any consultancies that you ask for. Team management, ensure you always use any possible touch points provided by the GIB consultancies manager to understand and analyze your current team situations in case if you need it. Last but not least, as a leader, chair, we need to always seek for any alternatives on the table. Try to think whether we did try our best or not. If you did, then that is good. Recognize that part. If you think something needed to be improved, then try to think from another picture of perspective. So that's all for the EFB Academy 2024, the role of EFB chair as your first topics in the academy. Good luck for your role. Good luck for your whole journey of becoming the EFBs, and all the best for you all. Thank you so much for listening. And we are from the Global Finance Board. We are checking out. See you on the next topic.